Hey guys, so Tesla just dropped the Model 3 Highland in the US, and this is such a big upgrade from what we're used to, although I was quite surprised that Tesla released it on a random Tuesday, but there is no complaints because we've been waiting forever, and the earlier the better. The new Model 3 packs all the greatest features from the Model S and X and combines it into one singular car here, which is the new Model 3 Highland. The front end and rear end has been completely redesigned, and if you weren't looking for it, you wouldn't even be able to tell if this was a Model 3. Then we have the interior, which is getting a complete revamp. Tesla has said that over 50% of the parts are now brand new. Now, I'm not going to go over every little detail here. You guys can head over to Tesla for that, but my highlight for this upgraded Model 3 has to be the exterior design, ventilated seats, the rear display, and of course, the ambient lighting. However, there are a few things stopping me from hitting that order button right away, and I'm gonna list a couple of them here. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with them or not. A lot of these things have been mentioned in my previous videos, and I do think that it's quite important because this vehicle is going to be a car that I am going to be using for years to come, and I want it to be as future-proof as possible. Some of the upgrades that I was hoping for in this car has been included in this upgrade, but there are a few that is still missing, and I know for sure that it's going to be coming in the next couple months, so this is why I'm deciding to hold off for that. One of the biggest things that comes to mind is the absence of the front bumper camera. We've seen it in the Cybertruck and all the features and all the compatibility it brings to the table, so why not the Model 3? I will have a topic specific on this, so wait out for that, but there is so much things about this front bumper camera that you guys don't want to miss out. What I'm extremely confused about, and this is very similar to the launch in China and Europe, is that they originally posted images online indicating that the front bumper camera was going to come to the Model 3, then eventually they took it down, and the same thing happened to the US with the test drive page that has been removed and now replaced with something else. But regardless of whatever happens and whatever Tesla decides to do, we know for a fact that the bumper camera is extremely important to many aspects of the car, and it is something that you guys don't want to miss out regardless of what happens. We've already seen it in the Cybertruck, and now it's making its way to the Model S and Model X with the efficiency package, which I will be discussing in another video as well. Some of the many features that I may enhance and include is Tesla Vision, Auto Park, and the future Smart Summon. But I would say that the most beneficial thing of the front bumper camera is for manual parking when you are pulling forward and you are unable to see the object in front of you. So yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that I'm waiting for the front bumper camera to arrive, and it's just a matter of time before that camera gets added into the production line of the Model 3 Highland. I'm quite interested in what you guys think the reason is behind Tesla leaving it out on the Model 3 launch in the US. And of course, for you guys living in Europe and China, let me know your thoughts on that as well, and what the reason is Tesla decided to leave it out in your countries over there. Now here's a few other things that I am holding out for, and hopefully Tesla adds this in to future iterations of the Model 3. These are not things that we haven't already seen in Tesla, so I'm not asking it for it to be something from other brands. The top of my list for convenience feature has to be a powered front. We've seen this finally in the Cybertruck, the very first Tesla to have a powered front, so why not it come to the Model 3 as well? We've also seen a 120 volt outlet in the Cybertruck, and I am extremely jealous. There are many times that I wish there was that outlet inside of the Model 3 or the Model Y, and hopefully that does get added to a future Highland or a Juniper version down the line. And last but not least, a camera washer. I really do hope that Tesla eventually adds a camera washer to the rear camera and the front camera as well. This is very important in inclement weather, times that it gets blocked up. A simple spray really just clears it out, just like what the Cybertruck is doing right now. So yeah, many of these things you guys might find far-fetched and unnecessary, but it was the same with the ambient lighting. I wished for it, waited, and eventually came. So I think it's best to give options to customers out there, and we can decide what we want or what we want to turn off. So if you guys are like me and you guys are feeling the exact same way, I'd recommend waiting a few more weeks for the very first batches to come off the line, making sure that your car coming off the line with the second batch is a lot more dialed in and a lot more controlled than it would have been on the very first batch. But on top of everything, we already know for sure that Tesla's plan is to include all these new upgrades to every single model, and the Model 3 Highland is the perfect car to have all of that included first. So this is something that I am very sure the second batch of customers are going to have included in their cars. There has also been note from Tesla Scope that the Model 3 Performance is going to be the very first one to get the front bumper camera, but there has been no confirmation, nor are you guys guaranteed to get it if you guys get it around that time. It's really up to Tesla when the production and the software is ready for launch. So there you guys have it. I am extremely excited to see more of these cars driving on the streets in the next couple weeks. The ETA for deliveries is going to be later this month, so once that arrives, the roads are going to be completely different. This is going to be very awesome and I can't wait to sit in one myself. I'll continue to keep you guys as updated as possible on everything that's going on with Tesla, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and that bell notification if you haven't done so already. And also don't forget to follow me on X at HeyJohnE. Over there you guys can DM me, you guys can chat with me, and I'll try to respond much quicker than I would over here. This should wrap it up for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is John once again. Peace out.